A world watching. Metropolis has entered a new golden era. Crime is down, people feel safe, and Superman is universally praised. Clark Kent works quietly at the Daily Planet, writing hope-filled columns under the watchful eye of Perry White. Lois Lane, now engaged to Clark, continues investigating global issues. Superman regularly collaborates with global agencies, signaling a world adapting to his presence. Despite this peace, Superman senses something ominous brewing, hinting at unease within himself, an instinct passed down from his Kryptonian heritage. Legacy unearthed. Deep in Antarctica, a LexCorp expedition uncovers a massive, ice-encased obelisk of alien origin. Inside is a Kryptonian memory crystal bearing the house sigil of a long-banished general, Bronny Zar. The ice breaks unnaturally fast once the artifact is exposed to solar radiation. A technician activates the crystal, inadvertently releasing dormant data and a flickering AI projection that whispers in an ancient Kryptonian dialect. Lexi's new game. Lex Luthor holds a press conference, announcing a new venture, Project Ascension, designed to safeguard Earth with the help of extraterrestrial technology. He plays the reformed genius, charming the media and public. In private, however, is obsessed with unlocking the memory crystal secrets. He uses AI to translate Bronizar's language and begins interfacing the crystal with LexCorp's network. The crystal's corrupted data begins to rewrite Lex's systems and to influence him psychologically. A new threat awakens. A Kryptonian battle drone, previously hidden beneath Earth's crust as part of an ancient planetary seeding mission, is awakened by the AI. It bursts out of the ground in Namibia, attacking a United Nations science post. Its design is sleeker and more advanced than anything Superman has faced. Superman arrives to fight it, but struggles due to its adaptability to his power. It escapes after analyzing his combat patterns, uploading them back to Bronizar's AI. Shadows of the past. Superman retreats to the Fortress of Solitude and consults with Jor-El's AI. Jor-El recounts the dark history of Bronizar, a Kryptonian general who believed in planetary domination and racial superiority. Bronizar attempted a military coup, was banished into stasis in the Phantom Zone, but his memory crystals were hidden across the cosmos. Jor-El warns Kal-El that Bronizar's essence is parasitic and seeks to reconstruct himself from advanced DNA, Kryptonian DNA. Daily tensions. Back at the Daily Planet, Clark and Lois research LexCorp's dig site, noting inconsistencies in the corporate permits and scientific teams. Perry White warns Lois that going after Lex again might put her job in jeopardy, and possibly her life. Meanwhile, LexCorp launches a satellite supposedly meant for communication, but it's actually a defense system tied into Bronizar's neural network, allowing him to scan Earth's military strength. The Kryptonian drone. The same drone re-emerges in the Indian Ocean and attacks an undersea installation. Superman arrives just in time to prevent catastrophic failure, saving hundreds, but is injured in the battle, a rare occurrence. He realizes the drone is powered by a shard of red kryptonite, mutating its energy output. Superman defeats it but barely survives. People begin to question, if Superman can bleed, can he lose? Guardians and warnings. Superman visits Martian Manhunter, disguised on Earth as a government official. J'onn J'onns tells Kal about Kryptonian expansionism and confirms that Bronizar was once feared across star systems. J'onn warns that the AI is reconstructing itself by using Kryptonian technology to manifest a body. J'onn also reveals the existence of a pod buried in the Arctic, a Kryptonian cryostasis chamber, possibly housing another survivor. The DNA heist. Lex stages a break-in at Star Labs. Using inside agents, he steals a blood sample from a past incident where Superman saved a researcher. Lex combines this with Kryptonian biotechnology and a corrupted crystal to rebuild Bronizar's body. Meanwhile, Lois connects the dots and begins tailing Lex's financial transactions, discovering connections to Black Site Labs and military contracts. The Resurrection Chamber. In a LexCorp underground lab, Bronizar is reborn, not as an AI, but in a flesh-and-blood body enhanced with synthetic Kryptonian resilience. The reborn Bronizar is larger than Kal-El, with battle-scarred armor fused with technology. He thanks Lex, then reveals he was never going to share power. He nearly kills Lex but spares him, not out of mercy, but as a message to Kal-El. First clash. Bronizar appears in Metropolis, broadcasting a message to the world. Earth is a failed world, unworthy of its own resources. He gives humanity 7 days to evacuate or be subjugated. Superman confronts him, and a violent battle erupts. It ends with Bronizar disabling Superman using his own energy redirected through Kryptonian martial techniques. Buildings fall. People are injured. Superman saves lives but loses the fight. Public panic. The media broadcasts the fight's aftermath, destruction, fear, and Superman's defeat. Political figures debate whether Superman has brought more danger than good. Protesters take to the streets. Meanwhile, Clark wrestles with guilt and doubts whether his presence is a net positive for humanity. He starts to emotionally distance himself from Lois, fearing the consequences of his Kryptonian legacy. Fortress of Truth. Jor-El offers Kal one last hidden gift: blue battle armor made for the Kryptonian peacekeepers, warriors who followed honor above conquest. The armor boosts Kal's durability, but more importantly, it connects him mentally to the legacy of Krypton. Superman accepts it not as a weapon, but as a symbol. He will embody the best of Krypton, not its past crimes. Lois's discovery. Lois infiltrates LexCorp with the help of John Henry Irons. They find Lex's private server and uncover a video file where Lex brags about using Superman's blood and unleashing Bronizar. Lois escapes with the file, but Lex triggers security. John Henry sacrifices his armor to get her out safely. He vows to build a better suit. Steel is stronger forged by fire. The Alliance. Superman reaches out to allies. Martian Manhunter agrees to help. The Arctic pod is opened, revealing Kara Zor-El, Kal's cousin, alive but disoriented. She struggles with grief over Krypton's loss and rage at Bronizar's corruption. Superman helps her find purpose. Steel appears with a new, powerful suit. Together, the four heroes prepare for war. Earth's last stand. Bronizar launches his terraforming satellite, a fusion of Kryptonian and Earth tech. As it begins converting Earth's atmosphere into Kryptonian conditions, Superman and the team launch an assault. The space battle is fast, brutal, and desperate. Kara nearly dies, saving a shuttle of astronauts. Jayon uses psychic abilities to disrupt the satellite's AI, giving Steel the chance to destroy its core. Brother against brother. Superman faces Bronizar one-on-one in Smallville, where the Warlord targets Clark's roots. The battle is raw, emotional, and psychological. Bronizar sees emotion as weakness. Superman sees it as strength. Kal refuses to fight like Bronizar, ultimately turning the tide by choosing restraint and empathy over violence. The final blow. With the help of Kara and Jor-El's AI, Superman opens a Phantom Zone gateway mid-battle and pushes Bronizar through it. Bronizar begs to be killed, claiming Kal is weak. Superman responds, "True strength isn't destruction, it's mercy." The Phantom Zone seals behind Bronizar, ending the threat. Lex unmasked. Lois publishes her expose. Lex is publicly disgraced and arrested by federal authorities. She wins a Pulitzer for her work. Clark and Lois rekindle their bond, and the Daily Planet celebrates truth once again. Kara, Jayon, and Steel are celebrated as new heroes. A memorial is erected for those lost in the battle. A hero's path. Superman floats above Earth, watching the sunrise. Kara joins him, marveling at humanity's resilience. Kal smiles and says, "Krypton's gone, but we can make sure its soul lives on, not through conquest, but through hope." As John Williams' theme swells, Superman rockets into the sky, ready to face the next challenge.